besties, and welcome back to another episode of Chat and Channel with Chan. This is episode number 2. If you haven't seen the first video or the video prior to that where it was me testing out whether I wanted to do like a little nature podcast, sit outside, channel, read tarot cards, etc., both of those videos will be linked down in the description box below for you to check out. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about the Pisces full moon. We're going to talk a little bit about the fall equinox. We're going to talk about myself. We're going to talk about some things that have been weighing a little bit heavy on my chest, and we're just going to chat and channel with Chan. Alright, so I've decided to just not care about the camera setup today and to just go with the flow. And that's exactly what I feel like this Pisces full moon has been like asking us to do, is to go with the flow. Like last week I remember feeling very down and struggling a lot with my emotions and letting my ego get in the way and just letting the anxiety of like what's to come overcome me and my emotions really last week. And I think that Spirit always does this thing that they like to put me through the energy of what the full moon's going to be like, maybe a week or two in advance, so that way I can talk to you guys about maybe what you're going through or what you just went through during the full moon, because not everyone is as in tune as say I am, okay? And that's not me to be like, oh, I'm in tune, but it's like I do kind of live my life by the moon, so it makes sense that like they prepare me so that I can talk to you guys about it, okay? But the first week was tough. I'm gonna let you know that. There's a lot of emotions, a lot of just like purging and releasing. My sexual assault came back up. If those of you, I'm gonna put a trigger warning here. If you don't want to listen to it, feel free to click through. But it's been something that's been weighing really heavy on my heart and really heavy on my mind. And I want to make a TikTok talking about it, and in a way that's like helpful, okay, and not in a way that's like triggering, you know, because I was raped at the age of 18 by 2 girls when I was in college, and it was tough at the time, but I've overcome it, and I've really like come to a place of peace with it. I don't need justification from it. I don't need validation from it. I don't need to press charges, none of that. It's been 7 years now, and I still just wish the best for those people, okay, because that's the only way that I'm going to like feel safe about it and feel good about it. It's too much energy for me to put into like talking about it on a regular basis, but it's one of those things that I'll never be able to forget, unfortunately. But I did want to talk about how like that's something that the Pisces full moon brought up, because it was the closing of a cycle. Pisces is the end of the zodiac signs, the end of the 12 zodiacs, so it's like the culmination, but it just feels like there's a big rebirth, like an opportunity to finally align yourself to your goals and your affirmations and your whatever you're looking for, your manifestations, okay? But I wanted to talk about how with my essay situation, like, you are valid, you are loved, you are heard, and your emotions are valid. That's the most important part. There is going to be people who listen to you and want to hear you and want to help you when you are ready to speak up about it and when you are ready to talk about it, okay? I'm sending you all the love for those of you who have been through that with me, because I know I'm not alone. A lot of us get into tarot and spirituality and this journey to help find ourselves because we've been broken down and beaten down and gone through those tower moments and those dark nights of the soul. So we look to something else to help us, to guide us, to help us feel better, because I talk about how spirituality is really one of those things that you can feel and you don't always see it. And so if you're one of those people who has to see it to believe it, it's going to be hard for you to really tap into spirituality, because I'm outside in nature and I just listen and I just feel the energy, you know what I'm saying? The Pisces full moon is a breath of fresh air, my loves. It is a breath of fresh air, okay? A lot of good things coming your way, a lot of things being shown to you of what 2022 is going to look like, so you get a taste of that now. And Spirit wants me to talk about how I realize now that with my TikTok platform, thank you for all of you for the love over there, and thank you for helping me to build that platform to where it is. But with that, I read for many different pockets. So there's 3 pockets that they want to talk about with this Pisces full moon energy. And the TikTok that I just most recently posted that went viral, where I was talking about the This is the most successful stage of your life. You're coming into it. The most successful stage of your life so far. Congratulations, you've earned it, you've worked for it. And there were so many comments on there because when videos go viral, you risk that 50-50 split, which it's not even 50-50. Spirit is telling me it's 80-20 positive to negative, but like I get so stressed and it becomes 50-50 because I'm fighting myself essentially. Where like I'm seeing the comments of people talking about, no, this isn't for me, I just got broken up with, or no, I just got fired from my career job, how can this be, or what work have I done, or just all of these things. And I want to remind you and those people that I am not the one who ruined your day. I am not the one who broke up with you. I am not the one who fired you. I am simply the one that TikTok showed you on your For You page as a means to help you cheer up. That was an uplifting message, and it was meant to find those who needed to be uplifted and needed this confirmation that they are on the right path, okay? When I talked about Venus and Scorpio a couple weeks ago, that video is still up on my channel. All the signs are timestamped if you want to check it out on YouTube. When I talked about Venus and Scorpio, I said in the introduction that you run the risk of things just transforming out of the blue, completely unexpectedly. Scorpio energy is transformation. It rules the death card. It's very, Scorpionic energy is transformational. It rules the underworld. Okay, baby, they're very intense. And so if you haven't been doing the work, i.e. the shadow work, you haven't been listening to your guides, you haven't been cutting out toxic people, though you know you need to cut them out, you haven't been quitting the job because you're staying in it for lack mindset, it's not going to work with this paradigm shift, with this energy shift we're having. You're not going to be able to sit in these low vibrational energies any longer, not as a light worker and not as a spiritual being. So yeah, this Pisces full moon might have had some boy break up with you. I'm telling you that you're the best thing he will never have. You have to believe that. You're the one that got away. Okay? The one that got away. Katy Perry songs have been like coming through for me lately. I don't know, maybe y'all are gonna start hearing Katy Perry a lot, or just vibing to Katy Perry, or put Katy Perry in your playlist. I can't make this up, but you don't have to believe me. When I got here, I was channeling Katy Perry, and then I saw a plastic bag drifting through the wind. It was like a yellow Dollar General bag, and I was like, drifting through the wind, waiting to start again. And I was like, okay, Katy. Like, okay. So, yeah. Listen to some Katy Perry if you haven't in a while. Add her to your playlist because I think that she has some uplifting vibes. That's the thing too, being mindful of the kind of content that you're consuming and the kind of music and frequencies that you're listening to right now, because positivity is going to really take you a much further way. I know. Sometimes it's not easy to choose positivity, but if you can trick your brain and trick your subconscious into listening to positivity, eventually you'll start seeing yourself being more positive and speaking more positively. That's something else Spirit wanted to talk about, was throat chakras. A lot of throat chakra openings, a lot of throat chakra awakenings right now. So much of like finally getting the things off your chest that you've been wanting to get off, but also vice versa. The people who have been withholding information from you, the people who have been withholding feelings from you, the people who just haven't been like expressing their most authentic self, they're being forced to now by the energy with this Pisces full moon, Mercury retrograde, the fall equinox, all of that. Okay, so let's touch on the fall equinox just a quick little second. The 22nd, today when I'm filming it, 222, baby, if you've been seeing the numbers, you're in alignment to your path, to your destiny, 100%. Okay, but what I was seeing, hold on, I lost it. Oh, that happens. Okay, so with the fall equinox, I had to cut there because I really lost it, and sometimes that happens with me. I'm like, do I have ADHD or am I okay? But it's just like the channel coming through, and then it kind of like gets, I don't know how to explain it. If you know, you know. But I was talking about the fall equinox being the beginning of divine feminine season. So divine masculine season is your spring and summer months, the months where you get outside, the months where you're active, the months where you're creating, okay? And then divine feminine season is fall and winter, more of when you're like coming into the hibernation mode. But we are in divine feminine season now, which is good. Today I was like, it was 75 degrees, and I came out here and it's like a perfect day for like walking, and the breeze is crisp and the air is just kind and inviting, and it gave me that like nostalgic feel to like the beginning of summer, you know, when like the dew hits and like it begins to get a little bit chillier in the morning, and I don't know. But that's like the vibe. It's like we're getting a second summer. Let's pull some cards and let's see. I have the angels and ancestors. We're gonna use oracle cards today. And then I have the romance angels, the spirit animals, and the star seeds. So we're just gonna get about 4 cards, channel through any messages that spirit wanted to talk about. Okay. So we have Star Ancestor and Druid. This card's been popping up for me a lot lately. This is your Prince Charming. For a lot of you, they were channeling the Two of Cups to me when I first was like hiking into my little like spot here. I didn't bring the tarot today, but they're just like, we'll show you the tarot anyway. I was seeing the Two of Cups. A lot of you have real, true love with the person you're meant to be with right now in your energy field, or you're about to. It's like, I don't understand how to explain it, but it's like the solidification. And then we have Druid, hold the space. It's like you've known that this is coming for a long time, but now is the time because you learned how to release control and you said, I'm going to allow the universe to bring me this person. And you released and you let go. And now they're coming. Okay, I'm getting a teacher-student dynamic. Okay, I saw 333. This is like spiritual union. It's crazy. I can just feel like you're not gonna believe me. Like, I know, because I wouldn't believe me either, but this is the channel I've been getting, is like, now is a really great time for you to find the one, which sounds bizarre, but that's like reality. It's right now for a lot of you, you've been manifesting it. Now is a really great time for that. Wow. Okay. I'm just like getting Aphrodite vibes. Yeah, because you've learned how to love yourself first. You've recognized, for some of you, this is a twin flame thing. You've recognized that you are the twin flame, and therefore, when you are at your best self, prioritizing you, doing what's best for you, your twin flame will be there too, because they will be mirroring you. Okay? And a lot of you, you've learned who your karmic was, thank God. You've learned how to release the karmic or your false twin flame. Some of you thought you had a twin flame and you learned that this is not your twin flame. Someone said, my spirit team said, they start with a D, a K, an S, a J, or an L. Those are the initials I have for your false twin flame, okay? Sending you all of the love. Sending you all of the love. But I'd rather you know than put yourself through more pain. Okay. For others of you that who don't have a twin flame, this is like your soulmate, like the person you've been waiting for. God. Can you clarify, Star Ancestor? What the heck? Calling in your soulmate. Star Ancestor. Calling in your soulmate. This is beautiful. Yeah, and we have children here too. It's like your inner child is connected to their inner child. This is a very like relationship coming towards you is going to be very harmonious, very joyful, very childlike, very fun. There's going to be a lot of laughter, flirtation, but the thing is, like, it's all so natural. You may already have children with this person, or you may have children with this person moving forward, but for a lot of you, it's like, this is the person you can see yourself having kids with. This person views you as the type to like settle down, have kids, take care of the home, raise children together, because for some of them, they want children too. Like, obviously, that's why it's so important to them. It's like you've met somebody who is at your standards, at your level, at your maturity. This is really cool, okay? Clarify the Druid energy for me. Hold the space. Flirt and unrequited love in the reverse. Like, flirt. What was I talking about? Oh my God, a big spider. It's okay, babe. Yeah, just climb through. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your day. That's a moment. The spider is massive. Spiders represent abundance, good luck. They're letting us know you're going to be having money as well. You and this person may go into business together. You may work together. That teacher-student dynamic together. One of you might have like a following on social media and the other one's trying to gain a following on social media. You're going to help each other. Like, it's a lot. You have a lot that you can learn from this person, and they have a lot they can learn from you. But also, like I was talking about, the natural flirt. Sorry, the spider is still chilling over there. I think he just wants to hear what I have to say. And then unrequited love in the reverse. This is such a good card to receive in the reverse, because unrequited love is usually those connections where they don't actually feel anything for you, they don't care about you, they don't express any interest, or it's just not enough to keep you interested. It's not enough for you to want to take it further. There's no chemistry, essentially, with unrequited love, okay? But in this scenario, there is, with you and your person. I like this. I like this a lot. Okay, let us get the Starseed Oracle, see what messages want to come through. Oh, there's a song. There's a song I've been hearing. I could be your boyfriend, you could be my boyfriend. Oh, it's called Girlfriend, Boyfriend by Seaside. Lately, I've been thinking about you going crazy. They've been thinking about you going crazy. Maybe vice versa. Maybe both. Maybe both. Okay, we have Lost Lands, which says soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. Surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy. I told you I was feeling Aphrodite, baby. I told you I was feeling this Aphrodite energy. You are truly embodying the divine feminine right now, and if you aren't, it's time to start, okay? Self-care, those baths, like spiritual baths, getting you some sage, cleansing your space, making sure that you're protected. Get crystals if you feel comfortable with crystals, okay? Do some research, connect to these guides, connect to Aphrodite, connect to goddesses who speak to you, ones who find you, ones who you look at their story and you think, wow, I have a similar story to that. Yes, babe, because you're aligned to the goddess of whatever that goddess is. You see what I'm saying? You have that energy within you as well. It's about tapping into it. The air just, like the wind just, whoosh, she came through, okay? Mercury's gonna be giving you a lot of information, a lot of downloads. Mercury retrograde that's coming up is what they're talking about. I'll show you the cards because I haven't done that yet, but Mercury retrograde that's coming up, 26th, 27th, through I think October 7th. Don't quote me ever, please. Please Google it for yourself if you're unsure. But Mercury is going to be closer to the Earth, which yes, results in like technology issues, but it's the return of karma, okay? It's the balance of karma. We now have Libra season in Western astrology, and Mercury will be retrograde in Libra in Western astrology as well, okay? So those things that have been left unsaid finally coming through. Those times where people didn't send the text message that you thought they would, yes. But like I was talking about, someone's going crazy. They've been thinking about you a lot lately. Somebody's been really thinking about you a lot lately. I'm seeing the King of Swords. Okay, so an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And I'm also seeing the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Because I know some of y'all are gonna ask, so they already told me. They may have like a new home, or they may have just moved homes, okay, for somebody. I'm getting that. But Lost Lands, we were talking about how like this person is your like star person. I don't know how to explain it. They're like your person that Spirit was like bringing to you, the person you've been waiting for Spirit to bring to you. Spirit, the divine isn't going to bring you anything you aren't ready to face, you aren't ready to have. I just saw 11. 11, 11. This is wild. For some of you, yes, I'm reading for your twin flame union. It's coming up very soon. Very soon, because if you're in this energy and you're aligned to this energy that I'm speaking of, this reading is for you. Wild. It's for more of you as well, because there's always a message to be heard, right? 11:22, but that's so cool to me. And then surrender to the sweetness, the energy of like playfulness, making love to life, like having a zest for life, just joy and happiness, and not caring about what the world thinks, but it's just like you and this person. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on here. It's going slow, but it's like really meant to go slow. I know I talked about that in the last chat and channel with Cham, but oh girl, this is good. this is what I'm saying. This Pisces full moon really is helping you to attract the blessings that you may have forgotten about. For some of you, it's like there's a childhood dream coming true very soon in the next 30 days because you like have been putting in the work. You've been doing what you've been needing to do. You've been listening to spirit. You've been connecting to your guides. You've been day after day practicing, preparing, and also listening that when you need to take a break, you need to take a break. Some of you, this is your message: retreat, rest. And when you get the energy back, you don't need to go right back into what you were doing. Slowly get into it. Treat yourself. Reward yourself. You deserve it. That's what I'm saying. Okay? All right, let's get a spirit animal oracle. Chameleon spirit. This is perfect. This is perfect. For some of you, I was talking about that childhood dream that you may have forgotten about. We have the children card here too as well. The divine makes no mistakes, period. But when you were a child, maybe you wished to be like famous, or maybe you wished to be a surgeon, or maybe you wished to have a nice big home and a happy family with the dog and the kids. Whatever it is that maybe you forgot about because as we get older, life happens and life gets in the way and society gets in the way too. We aren't gonna forget about that one, baby. But now it's coming to fruition, and it's almost as if, no, it is as if, act as if, it is as if your inner child's about to be so happy with you, who you've become, who you are becoming. They're going to be so happy. You're going to be so proud of yourself. It's like that moment of just feeling proud of yourself, like, yes, I knew I could do this all along, and guess what? It's happening for me right now. Because, yeah, you knew it was going to happen all along, but throughout the journey, throughout the path, it's been a little bit hard because, of course, self-doubt creeps in, and of course, intrusive thoughts creep in, and of course, your ego says, but you'll never make it. Here's a moment where you come into alignment with your ego, with your inner child, and you feel that joy and that proudness and the pride, that's the word, for who you are now and who you are becoming. So the message here is to act as if. If it's marriage that you want, act as if you are the wife, the husband. I'm hearing, if it's loving that you want, you should make me your girl, your girl. If it's loving that you want by Rihanna, act as if you're the singer. Literally, 444, I see it. Act as if you're already a famous singer, a famous musician, a famous celebrity, a movie star, whatever it is that you want, okay? Act as if it's already yours. And watch yourself put yourself into alignment. I like to think of this thing of like, I channel my inner Beyonce. Beyonce's a Virgo. Beyonce is powerful, magical, magnetic. She walks into a room, everyone is listening, everyone is noticing, and that's the kind of power that I hope to one day possess. So I act as if I am in a Beyonce state of mind because it's just so powerful. So maybe you can do that with like somebody you look up to, I don't know, maybe somebody who's an inspiration, because it's okay to follow the pack. It's okay to know when to get in line behind others and succeed with them instead of always having to be on your own. And I think that's where I'm gonna wrap here, is talking about this idea that we don't always have to be on our own. We are collective, connected consciousness, and there is love with all of us, so there is always going to be a human or a person that you can speak to, that you can vent to, that you can do this thing called life with. It may not seem like it at times, but there will always be someone for you. A parent, a sibling, a friend who lives in 3-4 states away, someone, okay? And right now, I've been channeling the number 77 and 777, which is really good luck for you. So you're about to have a breakthrough in terms of money, in terms of career, in terms of the opportunities that you've been attracting, but also in terms of luck with Venus and Scorpio, okay? So you're going to be lucky in love, but the one problem that's holding you back is that number 77, okay? And the number 77 represents individual freedom, personal freedom, independence. So if you see that number a lot, you're on the right path to your own personal independence, and you're doing exactly what you need to be doing, okay? With that being said, that's the biggest problem. is not being ready to give up your independence. But the thing is, with this love scenario, with this love connection, you both are independent and you grow together simultaneously. And it's magical because a lot of you have reached that stage. You've reached that level. You've found that person. So it's okay for you to let your guard down, to let your hair down, okay? And that's where I'm gonna leave it. So thank you for tuning in to episode 2 of Chat and Channel with Chan. I hope that something came out of this that helped. Maybe you learned something, anything. I was happy to do it. I love doing content like this, and of course you'll see more of this in the future because I'm really happy that you guys are seeming to enjoy it. TikTok is seeming to enjoy the outside content, and I feel like my YouTube channel is enjoying it too. So hit the like button if you did enjoy today's video, subscribe, share, comment, all of the above, and I will see you very soon with a brand new episode. Bye.